live 3 times.
Yeah, but hey, see when you figure it out, like how to do the both on Instagram, YouTube,
all of them.
yeah, they
Then we
gonna
could
be
just
one.
hit everything. Might have to download some software, but shit, I'm at the house this weekend, so we'll figure it out. Them folk gonna come. You might have to grab us a moderator, cause them folk be
a moderator.
Hell yeah, but they'll catch a gist of it. Something we were talking about earlier, bro. I hadn't goddamn wrote me some questions down too. Let me see. Cause it was more solution orientated in reference to dealing with the shit out here, dealing with the shit in there. And one second, let me grab this shit. Let me see. So look, cause one thing that was said earlier was this, and when we was on the phone with Trucell, bro, you didn't know you was coming home?
Nah, I had life. How could I know? You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about it, bro. I got life. I'm seeing people that been in there since the 70s,
Right.
since the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Before I was born, in prison still, and they had a license when it was 7 years.
Yeah.
And I done got one when it 14 years, and they ain't going home. You know what I'm saying? So my mind was like, damn, I'm like, that's my reality. They my reality. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it was like a total surprise for me. Like, and then you know when you dealing with the political side of it, and you finally understand what it is that's being done to you. You know what I'm saying? You really get to understand, like, yeah, they might not let me go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you understand the politics behind it.
Do you think that your release was a political move too, though?
Well, during the time, no, I ain't gonna say that. I don't think it was a political move to release me because they still wanted to keep me in. I just did enough good to warrant a chance to a second chance at life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did just enough to let them know, like, I was serious about my freedom. You feel me? So it worked out. But you got people that still feel like I shouldn't be out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got people that feel like that. And I understand it, but, you know, everybody can't be happy. That's like if somebody lose a loved one, you going to be mad.
Right.
Ain't nothing nobody can do to change your mind. Whether you did it or not, you who went down for it, you who my frustration with, you who I'm mad at. So if they say you done did 99 years and you got 1 year to live, and they want to let you out, nigga gonna be like, hell no, don't let him out. They gonna always feel like that. You can't change that. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't try to say nothing about the truth of the matter with my case. I'm just happy to be out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be out. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But nah, I ain't really know they were gonna let me out.
And so how long you got to be on paper though?
See, and that's the thing, bro. Like, I'm out, but I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? See, what I done did, I done replaced the correctional officer with the parole officer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They switched the parole officers and gave me. They switched the correctional officer and gave me a parole officer. So I'm essentially locked up out here too. You know what I'm saying? My house just my cell now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the world,
that's a nice ass cell you got there, my boy. I said that's a nice cell you got there.
Yeah. So yeah,
I see it. That's I take that cell any day right there though.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of them. So I don't have no deadline of when I get out parole. You feel me? So I'm gonna be fighting parole until they just decide to say we'll let you go. You know what I'm saying? Or we'll pardon you or do whatever. I don't even know how I really go because I don't know too many people outside of yourself that ain't been pardoned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I need a moderator. We need a moderator in here, man. I need a moderator. I need somebody that's gonna stay with me and handle this shit. But So I got a bunch of questions. I ain't gonna try to get them all night because I know we're on different times, and but if there was another 13-year-old that is faced with the trials and tribulation that you was faced with, bro, like even from sleeping at the train station, and understanding unlawfulness as the norm, not having no exposure to anything righteous, just based on things that was exposed to you, you doing the right thing based on what you was exposed to.
Exactly.
And then so this becomes the norm. So when somebody comes saying something crazy, like nigga, this what going on. Appreciate the opportunity based on your crime and charge. I said you okay, bro. I ain't even finna, I ain't ignoring the chat, but I'm gonna pay attention to the conversation so we can stay on it. But and so when I think about that process, and then I think about the process of going to a place at 13, not really even knowing if you're gonna even get out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
What would you, if anything, what can you say to if there was a younger Lil B or somebody that bit off more than they can chew and finna go into step one when you at step 3051, what could possibly be said to that individual, if anything?
See, that's the thing. It's more so the information. You know what I'm saying? If you can give a person the information and let them know, because that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? If you can give a person the information, let them know this could be your reality. You know what I'm saying? You equip them with that, and then you just fall back from it. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody that's in the situation that I was in, you know what I'm saying? Because if you got like the streets influenced me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna necessarily say it influenced me, but that was what I seen every day. So it was only inevitable that I did what they did in the streets because this is what I'm around all the time. So if a street nigga would have came to me and been like, "Hey, Lil B, XYZ, they doing this to niggas, so you need to move XYZ. If a nigga come to you and say XYZ, you need to be like this, cause boy, look, they gonna do you this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to happen to you, shawty, so be careful." I would have moved differently or thought differently and seen life a little bit different because somebody would have gave me some information that I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So you got to equip them with the information, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to you got to keep them with the information. That's all.
I sometimes think about that because I was like, when I jumped my green ass out the porch, I jumped off the porch and straight into the back of a police car. And then when I got to jail, I was like, bro, I ain't heard none of the songs. Ain't nobody never said nothing about this shit right here.
At all.
It's not one verse dedicated to this shit right here, bro. I just heard about that, the rhyme clean and all that right there. So then when I take that into consideration, when I go to the schools, oh goddamn, I'm trying to tell, hey man, this the law right here, bro. This is what's going on. It seemed like if there was a true effort to reduce crime in the state of Georgia, that exposure to these laws would be kind of mandated. See what I'm saying?
Well,
On a school K through 12, it's just like, okay, so if you want society to be a better place, a lot of us out here are bumping our head because we don't really know what the law is.
well, yeah, but the laws ain't gonna make society a better place. But yeah, like you say, the laws is what kind of like dictates everything. But when you in a society, in a world, because I ain't gonna say when you in a world, well, everything that's deemed illegal by the status quo is a way of life in your world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Growing up in it, it's kind of hard for me to see the because this is what I need to eat. You feel me? This is what I need to survive. I don't know how to go to the 7-Eleven and fill out application, get a job. I don't know how to do nothing, but I know how to sell dope because I see these niggas running to these cars every day. You know what I'm saying? I know how to pick up a pistol and go say, lay it down, motherfucker, because I seen it with these niggas out here every day. Then I can look on TV and see these niggas on TV and see the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it always boils back down to the information, bro. Like if you can give somebody the information, Hillary Clinton had a campaign going on, bro. When I caught my case, I didn't understand it. Hillary Clinton came up with a campaign with this dude, some dude named some Damasio. I can't remember his name.
Okay.
They came up with a thing, said we was super predators. The generation that were growing up, well, I ain't gonna say the generation, the SB 440s. Everybody that caught the SB 440, they said our generation was the worst generation. We were gonna come out killing our parents. We was gonna come out fucking up the world. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do is gonna lock them up while they children and throw away the key for them because they gonna be the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? Hillary Clinton was pioneering this campaign.
She did in 1996.
You know,
in 1996 speech as First Lady, Hillary Clinton used the controversial term super predator while advocating for President Bill Clinton's 1994 crime bill. The remark, which became a liability during her 2016 presidential campaign, drew criticism for its racial overtones. It's linked to the era's tough on crime policies, and that disproportionately affected communities of color.
Yep. Now, I do you one differently. You can go in now right now and go look up Goldie Taylor. The story from the Goldie Taylor from the Daily Beast. 2016, Goldie Taylor. I was up for parole at that time, and I think Hillary Clinton was running for president at the time. And if it was an article in there, and then it explains in detail, and it was an article where I was on the cover of the article. It's Goldie Taylor, and I'm on High Max when I seen this.
You saying Golden Taylor?
Yeah, Goldie.
Goldie.
Goldie Taylor. Her Hillary Clinton story from 2016, or you can put her Lil B story from 2016.
Okay, all right.
Cause it surprised me when I seen it. I was like, whoa.
A trader story, a little bit of drill rap.
From the Daily Beast. Appreciate it. Said good. Said that.
It's something I ain't putting in wrong. So.
She a journalist.
Yeah.
Used to write for the Daily Beast.
It's just giving me this AI generated shit. I have to take my time and look for it because I ain't catching it. Daily Beast News. That's because I'm misspelling shit. I'm misspelling
Just put
shit.
Goldie Taylor. Just put Goldie Taylor Lil B story in Lil B article or something, and it'll pop up.
All right, Goldie. Goldi or De.
Die.
Beast like Beaa. I mean Beast.
Gotcha. Got plenty of them.
I see I type like I got down 12.
It was from 2016.
Yeah. Goldie Beast refers to Goldie Taylor, a journalist and human rights activist who worked at the Daily Beast. The phrase connects to Michael Lil B. Lewis, a man who was sentenced to life in prison at age 13, whose story Taylor has followed and written about. But then it don't give me, oh yeah, it do. It say Goldie Taylor. So it give her facts and then it give your facts. In 1997, a 13-year-old Lewis was convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison.
Is that the one with Hillary Clinton?
Hold on.
It's another.
Okay, here it's like the connection. Taylor has consistently written about social justice issues, and Lewis's case is a prominent example of the issues she covers. The search results suggest a strong connection between the two figures through the shared theme of. This is just AI. This is some shit that AI.
Yeah, it's a whole article though, but you'll find it though. Eventually.
Yeah. You got me finna do some homework on this bitch. I'm gonna pin this so I can go check up on it. Oh, check the walk in the bed with. Antoine. Damn, it was something. Okay, look. Okay, so I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna shift in the questioning right now because, and then, and if I ask too many questions, I already know you ain't gonna get off to no bullshit. But right now in the Georgia Department of Correction, bro, is people dying every day.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people on the street really don't know how serious it is. And right now, the number of death has more than doubled since from last year. And we're not even all the way done with the year. How bad could it get? What's the worst case scenario inside the Georgia Department of Corrections with the stabbings and the overdoses? How bad could that possibly get?
Now, the worst case scenario is death.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no worse than that.
No, so what I'm saying, I understand that death is a possibility. I'm just saying right now our numbers is at 178.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess what I'm asking is a question I already know the answer to is how worse could it get? It's just the number of deaths will just increase.
Yeah, but it don't. It can get worse than that. It can get worse than that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have the necessary things in place to prevent it to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm in a system and you don't have nothing for me to do for 24 hours a day, you're warehousing me. You feel me?
Right.
You got me locked in a dormitory all day. Now, it done been scientifically proven being crowded causes people to become violent. It make you lash out. It make you be mad. You done had a roommate and y'all done been on lockdown before. And after about 2 days of being in there with that nigga using the bathroom and all that, you mad. Like, man, that nigga gotta go, bro. It's the crowd and you ready to do whatever. And it was just your man's the other day, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But it's the conditions. So if you got people living in prison, bro, with no means of getting out, no hope, you know what I'm saying? Because they went to prison and got a 30-year sentence plus 25 more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These redundant ass sentences that people are getting, you know what I'm saying? And I'm mad every day.
Yeah.
You ain't got no security in here for me, for one. You know what I'm saying? You got one officer trying to man motherfucking 96 niggas, bro. One officer. You know what I'm saying? But now that's a good one when you got one officer man and 96 niggas. But you got 96 in every dorm. And you got one officer working all the buildings. She can't even go in the dormitory, bro. She got to work from the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something go on in the dormitory. Ain't nowhere in the hell she gonna see that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing enough for the people that help the people that's in there, bro. Everything that's in there is the harm people that's in the Georgia Department of Correction, bro. Ain't nothing in there to help them. Nothing.
So what you think the government's ultimate goal is then? Because I keep hearing this, the prison system is to rehabilitate and people are paying their time. Justice is being served, but that's what's being said. What really is the goal?
That's on you. Now, the goal has always been the same, bro, from the beginning of slavery and the exploitation of black people. You know, the goal been the same. And so this is, if you think about it, prison is nothing but an extension of slavery. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
The same way capitalism is racism without the extremes. It's social. It's slavery without its extreme. You feel me? It's social. Capitalism is slavery without seeing nobody being hung up. You know what I'm saying, from a tree or anything. So it's the same thing. It's our society, bro. we the gap between the black white disparity is so wide that when the laws that was put into place, we done talked about this before.
Yeah.
When the laws that were put into place way back when the black code came into effect during the time of Reconstruction and all that, when they came up with that after the Civil War, the only thing they did was stack on top of those laws and make them worse, which was directed at our community. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how many buildings prisoners have built in Georgia, bro? How many prisons prisoners have built in Georgia?
Not without researching. I want to say about 15.
You know a lot, nigga. You was in Alto probably. You ain't seen mobile construction. You remember mobile construction?
Yeah.
They used to come around. You know, mobile construction go from prison to prison all around the state of Georgia, build the shit. Now, I don't know if you remember. I seen where a thing before B unit was built in Alto. It used to be like woods and shit. I seen a picture of it. It used to be like woods and shit.
Yeah.
Mobile construction built that. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's a financial gain in it, and it's also a disenfranchisement because in Georgia you can't even vote. You know what I'm saying? Once you a convicted felon or you on parole or whatever.
Now check this out. Because I thought that was true.
Yeah.
Until I came, but mind you, I wasn't on paper. When I came home,
I'm on parole.
When I came home, bro, it was legal for me to vote.
You probably because you went on no paper. I'm on parole.
Okay.
You feel me? Yeah. So that kind of like pushes you down to a second class citizenship. You know what I'm saying? But bro, it ain't nothing in that try and help them people, man. I ain't nothing in that form, bro. You got to give us some security. You got to give them folks some hope. You got to give them folks some counseling, some of everything, bro. Like for real.
Okay, so then let's do this. Let's just assume that the people, I was trying not to cuss, the people who have not been helping, it's gonna continue not to help. What can we do? What can an individual do, whether they be on a high school level, college, incarcerated, a parent of they're incarcerated? What can we do collectively that can bring some hopeful to the situation?
That all depends on what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you can scream till you blue in the face. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a multi-billion-dollar operation, and you know what I'm saying? And you talking about the conditions that's going on in there, and this is something that ain't gonna never stop. You know what I'm saying? This is a well-tuned machine now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, one day I got somebody in the county jail waiting to take his place like already. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing again, bro. So you can try to talk to the people that you got in there, give them some love and hope through you. You know what I'm saying? But until these folks able to change some laws or get so not so tough on those sentences, man, like it's gonna continue to be like that, bro. What can you do? You locked up.
What be scaring me is that most people collectively
not on parole.
And then it also depends on what state you're in too. Okay, so most people are followers. Most people are not leaders. It's just a mathematical truth. Okay, so then when politicians want to stand out with potential voters, one of the key things that they go to is that I'm going to be tough on crime. I'm going to be tough on crime, which is how we get the mandatory minimums, the SB 440, the 3 strikes law, and they just gonna continue to get tough on crime. They're gonna continue to get tough on crime. So then, in my mind, I be thinking, bro, and I'm just thinking out loud, and maybe this ain't the place for it. The whole system got to fall. The whole system got to fall, bro.
Yeah, you got to pray to reset, bro.
The whole system got to fall. It started on some fuck shit. It is existing on some fuck shit, and it has no sign to stop. The whole system got to fall. You're not gonna You're not gonna protest. You're not gonna write no motherfucking DR. Grieving. You're not gonna do none of that shit. None of that is working. None of that has worked. So, I'm coming upon this as I'm talking to you, and I just think about. Let's take a grievance form into consideration. A grievance form is something that you give a motherfucker to make him think he got some leeway when he ain't got shit going on. It's just some false ass hope. So essentially, nigga, voting is a grievance form.
Okay.
Voting is a grievance form. And my punk ass coffee done kicked in. It ain't gonna go right till I was gonna say flood this motherfucker out. You can't even flood it, bitch. You gonna have to set this bitch on fire.
But see, I don't really know how the electoral process really goes.
Electoral college.
The electoral process, period. I ain't never cast a vote a day in my life. You know what I'm saying?
I can explain it to you shortly without talking your head off.
So now I was saying I'm saying that so I can't speak to if it's a sham. You know what I mean? What he said?
He's talking about homicide.
Shawty, you know what I mean? Got killed a few months. Yeah, man, that was my brother. Damn, I didn't even know that he come in like that.
That's a bunch of them.
Yeah, that was my brother, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, I mean. Amen. Big right, fellas can vote. But who come over?
But yeah, bro, that shit. I ain't know how that went, so I can't speak to it. Cause I don't know if it's a sham or not.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, but I'm just like, bro, we just need some changes, like with that. Cause if you gonna be tough on crime in Georgia, it built like to be like that. That's Georgia been a Republican state for so damn long. To the point where, you know, and that's all the red states want is somebody that's tough on crime. We want you to lock them up, throw away the key. You know what I'm saying? I need my child nutrition.
Jews. Jews.
Yeah, Jews.
Okay, look, let me ask you this then. Cause you really don't keep up with politics and pay attention to that shit, dude. Somebody trying to call you.
I pay attention to politics.
That's your phone beeping like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Georgia about to have a new you know what? Let's stay away from that.
Finally.
I was gonna ask about the governor race, but I don't need Lil B pissing off no governor to be, so we're gonna stay away from that. Let me ask you, if you could design a program for at-risk youth, what would be the core lessons?
The core lessons, would be discipline for one. That'll be the first thing I try to teach, some type of discipline. Okay. Secondly, I teach finances of sort, something that, because everybody, if you think about it, everything, all the young, what they call them, the YNs, all the YN worry about some money and won't slide on something, right? So I put something in play, they're gonna find what can lead them towards, you know what I'm saying, being gainfully employed or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And I do some mentoring, bro, and some constant mentoring. I'm like real mentoring, pull up to the school, you know what I'm saying, pull up to the house, bro, you all right, you got that, you're gonna take that constant hands-on tight situation that really get the attention of somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, a young nigga that's out there like that, bro. It gonna take that.
What does discipline look like to you? What is discipline?
Discipline looking like to me, being able to have my own mind where you can show me I ain't easily influenced by my peers. You know what I'm saying? Discipline to say, okay, you highly influential around the community or whatever. You say go do this, we finna go do that. I can be disciplined enough because I done had somebody in my ear to say, you shouldn't do X, Y, Z. Look, you should stand and have your own mind. Somebody to tell you, don't move when somebody else telling you to move. You have your own mind and say, I ain't gonna move. They're gonna lead you somewhere. Somebody to teach you how to think and be disciplined in all types of situations. So, yeah, that's what discipline look like to me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Being able to get up every day and go do something. You know what I'm saying? going to school, minding your parents and shit like that. That type of shit. Real discipline.
So what does discipline, and the reason I'm asking you these definitions, because sometimes I'm with case managers, I'm with principals, I'm with district attorneys, and then we all here having a conversation, we all using the same words, but all of us have different definitions of what these words mean. So when you say definition, I understood because I asked you and you just told me.
Yeah.
Okay, so but what does discipline look like on Cleveland Avenue, and we have these existing entities that have these pre-existing beasts? If
I
that
don't
makes
know. See, that's a big thing. I've
slippery
been in
slope.
prison. See, that's the thing. I've been in prison. So I ain't been on Cleveland Avenue, so I can't say nothing about Cleveland Avenue. But as I can tell you what I felt growing up, like for the youth, what I would have needed when I was growing up, you know what I'm saying, had somebody gave me the love and the discipline and the guidance, you know what I'm saying, some type of programming to get me on the track where I should be on, then maybe I wouldn't have ended up in the situation that I was in. You know what I'm saying? So I can speak from what I needed and what I felt like people felt that with me, you know what I'm saying, in my life, and as a child growing up on the street trying to figure it out. I could just speak from my perspective, you know what I'm saying? And maybe like my mama, when she wrote the book, The Condemnation of Lil B, she wasn't just speaking of me. You know what I'm saying? It was a million Lil B's of the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the one that they seen that fit the profile to the T. I was poor, black, uneducated. You know what I'm saying? I from the hood. I was the perfect, you know what I'm saying, poster child for that. You know what I'm saying? But it was a million others that went through it that were in my situation. Feel me?
Let me ask you this, bro.
Listen,
Bro, what makes you give a fuck? Cause you really been victim, bro. You really been fucked over by the state.
Yeah.
Then left to die. Then goddamn, you came home, and from afar, it just seemed like bro could be on some real bullshit right now. But you ain't on the bullshit at all. It's the
What is
opposite.
how can I be? Why would I be? You know what I'm saying? I just spent 27 years of my life gone down the drain that I can't get back. You know what I'm saying? So me wasting time, me wasting time, me wasting time. Hey, let me hit you right back, bro. I'm on there with Butler right now.
I bet.
All right.
That sounds like Charlie Global.
Yeah, that was Charlie.
Yeah.
But me wasting time and my energy on what done happened to me, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna help me moving forward. That's just gonna hinder me from progressing in life. You know what I'm saying? I can't cry about what happened to me. I just got to learn from it and continue to push forward. You know what I'm saying? If I waste my time being mad about what was done to me, nigga, I'd be blue in the face. I'd be goddamn gray all in the head. And I ain't got that. I can't do it. You know, I ain't mad at nobody, but I don't hate nobody. Even some people that lied on me in court. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel a way, you know what I'm saying? It's just that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Global game.
Hey, global game. That's a real one right there.
Yeah.
That's a real one right there. And the music be here too. I'll be putting some of his music in the background on a lot of your really got some bangers for real. So now I got a hypothetical, because I have no affiliation, but in my mind, I don't see things how other people see it. In the back of my mind, I'd be like, bro, what if goddamn these folk got with these people, and these people got with these people, and it was just one. It was just one. How far fetched is that?
Very.
It's red part like
Yeah. Like rain deals raining out the sky. That kind of shit.
Damn, Sean.
Jesus will be back for that, honey.
Damn, bro. I just when I think about us improve, I have to be optimistic. I have to be pessimistic as well. But in my mind, I'm like, what would this shit look like if we just can't?
Yeah.
Everybody woke up one day
It'll
and we
look
was just
good.
one.
It'll
We was
look
just
good.
one, nigga. Just like cause this here's the complex. It's like let's say me and you in chain gang, and we get the argue, and you got the bootleg, and then another nigga come and he laughing at what you say. So instead of me addressing you, I slap the shit out shouting. But I don't address you at all.
Yeah.
To me, that's what this shit look like. We beefing with each other. Nigga, we got the same oppressor. We on the same plantation, nigga. We got them picking the same cotton. What the fuck we beefing for, shouting?
I feel like you.
And then we got different levels of beefing. But it all boiled down to it seems like we scared of this motherfucker, man. We afraid, we petrified of this motherfucker. Then it come down to the music, bro. We'll kill everything, bro. We'll fuck on the subliminal bitch. We'll disrespect your hood. We'll piss at your grave, shouter. We'll do all this shit. But we won't accidentally bump into a white hole in a lyric, bro. It's just not happening.
Yeah.
It did not happen. I think that if I had one wish, but I wish that we stopped being afraid of the oppressor and we understood that we really was one.
I got that same wish too. Shit, I got that same wish too. You know, I got it more than anybody because it happened to me. I was in it, bro. I went through a fucking legal crucifixion, fuck a crucifix. I went through a legal lynching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On front
stage.
stage, front and center. You know what I'm saying?
Page.
Only thing that happened, they just removed a noose and put a judge right there with a hammer. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I still to this day, bro, can't believe that shit happened to me. Like, I'm still like, damn, 27 years. I didn't understand it while I was in there because I was locked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in on trying to survive. I'm locked in on trying to just do the little bid, bro. And hopefully I get some hope one day. You know what I'm saying? My mom on the outside working, trying everything she could do to get me out. You know what I'm saying? And she my only hope, like, that's pushing me, that's compelling me to want to try something to try to make it out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, boy, I ain't.
Much respect to Elaine Brown, bro. I was just looking at some of the footage on her, bro. She was ground zero. I want to give a shout out to Ex-Con Media, bro. Bro was on my caseload when I came home, got my pardon, and they were sending me back into the chain gang to bro was on my caseload, bro. Like in real life. And I still be dealing with his son to this day.
Yeah.
How much affluence did Elaine Brown have on you in reference to your discipline and in reference to your outlook on where you are in the world?
My mama had everything to do with my discipline. My mama raised me from a visitation room, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the formative years as well, one would have been developing in society. I was developing mentally in a visitation room. Well, I'm gonna say academically in a visitation room where my mama was giving me different forms of government, different forms of societies, teaching me about Black history, teach me about world history, you know what I'm saying? Teach me about revolution, just teach me about life in itself, and to even teach me about prison. You know, even with George Jackson, she sent me the George Jackson book, Blood in My Eye, which I could relate to so much because I understood his conditions with being confined, you know, under some abject conditions, you know what I'm saying? And so that registered with me. And she used to preach it to me. Not only did I read the book, but she'll come in and like have a dialogue with me about the thing and what do I understand about it, what, and tell me to look deeper or something like that, you know. So my mama raised me from a visitation room, bro. Gave
That
me
shit be
all the
coming
jewels I
out of you
needed.
too, bro. Cause sometimes I say something just on some, like earlier. Maybe it was last night. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. We were talking. I had said something about Huey P. Newton, and then you laughed, but then you were like, actually, that's not who came up with that. Who actually? Remember I had said, "Power to the people." you were like, actually,
Yeah,
nah, nigga.
yeah,
What really had happened
Oh
was it
yeah,
was like this. I was like, and then it be with that with everything, and you'll catch it, you'll laugh, you'll let a nigga get a little giggles off, but then you come in and then you'll teach what the fuck really was going on.
Oh yeah,
like this nigga here really nerded out like a motherfucker, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah. When it come to that type of shit right there, like so when it came to the black liberation, black revolution, black pride, black power, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, a nigga like kind of
so in reference to let's just jab at this a little bit. In reference to the Black Panther Party or Malcolm X or even Martin, we'll say Martin. What was, and this may be a broad question, but what was one of our most detrimental mistakes as a people or as an organization? Does that question make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't our mistake. It was just they revolutionized the game on our head when they came up back in 1966. I want to think 66, 67, somewhere around. It might have been earlier than that.
Mm-hmm.
J. Edgar Hoover, who was the head of the FBI at that time, came up with a program called the COINTELPRO. COINTELPRO was a organized operation where they took to infiltrate different organizations, different groups, different entities of people that were trying to link together and stop the oppression of this white society that was
one
going
of
on
those
at the
programs
time.
was called US. That
yes.
Go
See,
ahead.
Now I can't speak to that. I wasn't around, but from what I've studied, and if I was around, I would have been on the side of Huey P. Newton and the Black Panther Party if I would have been alive then. It said that they were agents of the federal government. It said that, I don't know, but that's just what I done read, something that I done read before. But yeah, so they came up with COINTELPRO to infiltrate the Black Panther Party, to infiltrate all these black radical movements and everything. That's what really did us, you know what I'm saying? It was that moment right there. And we, the generation that came after them, wasn't cognizant enough to grasp the baton from them and keep it going, because they didn't want to suffer the same fate as they seen the generation before them. So that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the pivotal moment where things changed when they came in the game with that COINTELPRO.
Some of those standards and those steps are so relevant to the origin, because when you just said, so we as a people, we see what happened to all the leaders, from Martin to Malcolm to Huey to all of them. And so you set an example, but then I go back to slavery, when if a man tried to escape, they would, in certain situations, they would tie him to two different horses. They would bring the family outside. They'll bring the family outside. So they would destroy this man, but the destruction was not for this man. The destruction was for his family to see, so that it would breed fear. It would breed fear. And it's that same method that is still prevalent today. It's still, even when we be doing dirt. But don't go out there to such and such. You better stay over here in the hood. You know what I mean? Don't go out there. Don't go out. Don't you fucking with them white. Oh, you got a white hoe? You tripping, bro. You tripping. We still scared of these folk, bro. We still scared of them. And it's so much stuff. Cause when I'm talking, then I think about all the money that you put, all the cash that you put in your pocket. The money that it don't, bro, it all got white men on it. It all got white men on it. And this right here could save your life. It could get you sucked off at Magic City, or it could get you freed out on bond, but it's all paper with white men on it. You see what I'm saying?
It can get you killed on Bankhead.
It's just like that. It's like they hold it's almost like a Jesus complex. No disrespect to Jesus, but it's like a complex where it's just like, we see the white man is almost godly. And I hate to go back to Malcolm, but it's just like when they break down white and black, bro. When we see black, bro, what are we really? what do we really see? Not individually, but as a unit, bro. We there's a lot of self-hatred going on.
Yeah, dude.
A lot of it,
Dude.
man. I don't know who is John Hanson. Even though the first president was really black. I have heard that too. Oh, hold on, I have some more questions. Let me see. And then I ain't gonna keep you all night because I know you got them. Where's night here? It's daytime there.
Oh, it's nighttime now.
Yeah,
already. What it is about?
Shit, it's 10 o'clock.
Get the fuck out of here.
I ain't bullshitting. What's the difference between survival inside prison and survival outside?
For me, it wasn't no difference. You know what I'm saying? But you got to realize, bro, like my life was hell before prison. You know what I'm saying? So my life always been about survival. Right. Nothing else but survival. So I was surviving to find something to eat at night. I was surviving to find somewhere to sleep at night. I was surviving to figure out where the hell I'm gonna get $1 from. For surviving, like where the hell I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm surviving in the world as a 12, 13-year-old child. You know what I'm saying? In society. So when I went to prison, it was just the same
transition
thing. Yeah, if anything, it was more so prison on steroids. You know what I'm saying? Prison on steroids. Oh, I got to give you one on my nigga editing. He said that I got to do that. I got to do that.
Come on with it.
Yeah, I got to give you one. You know, that was my nigga, bro. That was my best friend. Like, me and Shawty took our Shahada together. And,
for real?
Me and Shawty took our Shahada together on Rice Street. Time Shawty and I, we took our Shahada together. Reverend Tate gave us our Shahada. Now you see the chip on my teeth right there. Yeah, I got a little chip on my teeth. I mean, this nigga one day, you know, we had a little speed dial on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Well, a nigga on Rice Street, you used to be able to get on the phone, and once you dial one, you just dial your number real fast. If you dial your number real fast, it'll start ringing. It'll brrr.
I have heard that before.
Yeah, and then you could just talk all day. Now we on Rice Street at this time. I'm 13 at this time too. I ain't even turned 14 yet. So I come out the room. So when they pop the door, we run out the room to go get set up. I mean, my partner, partner now, but he had a girl he was crazy about. Sunshine. Yeah. Sunshine. He had a girlfriend named Sunshine. He was crazy about it, stuff like that. So I beat him to the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I get on the phone. I'm dialing real fast. I get it. He comes to. He say, man, because, you know, everybody thought was crazy because he'd get on the bullshit. He'll go crazy on the nigga.
I thought the nigga was crazy for a long time, y'all.
Yeah. Treasure, Sunshine, you know what I'm saying? So, he'll go crazy.
Her name Treasure?
Her name was Sunshine. I thought it was Sunshine. Treasure. But yeah, he was crazy about it. But, so I get on the phone, I go dial the motherfucker. First fight I ever been in.
In my mind, like, I see Treasure, then I heard Treasure earlier. That's a whole other conversation. Yeah. We'll leave that
different treasures. Yeah. So I dial the phone, so I get on there. I'm talking. So like, he come out, he like, I called for the phone first, nigga. I told you I called for the phone. So I'm like, man, I'm on the phone. He say, first he was like, get me Nick. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get it to you, Nick. But then it was a nigga in there from Pittsburgh named Lil Boogie. Lil Boogie was in there with us. And matter of fact, Lil Boogie and were roommate, but Lil Boogie had that came down and still Lil Boogie was like, let me get the phone, Nick, Lil B. So I'm like, all right, I got the phone. So I told when he finna get ready to walk out, I say, oh, no, shouty. Lil Boogie got the phone. Say, what, nigga? I say, Lil Boogie. That nigga say, what, nigga? I say, Boogie got the phone. That nigga say, you got me fucked up, nigga. You ain't even supposed to be on the phone anyway, nigga. You know how you going crazy.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga fucked around, bro. I turn around like, man, and get on the phone, bro. That nigga pushed the back of my head, bro. Boom. And made my goddamn mouth hit the goddamn thing. And then when I hit on the phone and it chipped my teeth. So when I turn around, You know, everybody in there, they like, ooh. So, but the officer knew what was going on.
Yeah.
So they grabbed from the beginning, like, come on, go to the cell. I'm like, oh, hell no, that nigga done goddamn took my motherfucking teeth. We got to do that. Why that nigga done goddamn, you tripping, nigga, finna go. You know what I'm saying? But then after that situation right there, man, we went all the way to Alto, bro. Like, me and Shawty, bro, everything, man, nigga. I might not have nothing, bro. I told you this the other day, nigga. I might not have nothing in my locker, nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, on store restriction. This 1997, 98, 99. We on store restriction to 2011. And you talking about we in 99 and we on store restriction all the way up to 2011, bro. You feel me? Listen, this nigga, bro, I be sleep. And you know, we was on the bullshit. I be sleep, bro. I might wake up, go to my locker, my locker, boy. Shit just fall out. You know what I'm saying? That ass it on the bigger B in the alphabet, but look, shit just fall out. I'm picking shit up, putting it back in my locker. I went round the dome, cause we ain't got nothing. I went round the dome, goddamn, took a nigga off, you know what I'm saying? Took a nigga off and gave all us some. Hell yeah, boy. And he'll make, like, his mom and them, like, I know his mom and all, they used to come to visitation all the time, bro. Yeah. Shout him, like, make stove. Man, he know I ain't went to the store, man. Shout him gonna be like, hey, Lil B, I'm gonna give you them wet, give you this, and then you tell your brother, give you them wet, give you this, and we all gonna have some. That was my brother, bro, all the way through. Even when I got out, even when I caught the case, all the way up, man. My nigga answering the phone for me while I'm locked up. I call him, he always, you know what I'm saying? If I needed something, nigga, I got you, Mike. You know what I'm saying? That was my brother, bro. That was my brother, but I love that nigga. I'm gonna miss him. And what hurt so bad though, the nigga that killed him, bro.
When y'all in juvenile together or some shit?
Yes. Not only that was we in juvenile together, the nigga homicide. I knew homicide from the bluff. You know what I'm saying? He used to stay in the bluff. You feel me? Like, bro, and then he was in juvenile with her. This might be some old shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, Shout him when a never. Came sideways to eat it like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You wrong.
I feel like the
for
nigga
that,
was high, bro. He had to been high. Some
you
just
wrong
out of
for
his
that.
mind. Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga wrong for that. If anything, nigga, put your hands up, nigga, and hook with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know you can't beat him, but that's some lame shit though, bro.
It is, bro. Or it's some high shit. Cause I can't see you. You been knowing a nigga over 30-some years. And bro, it'll never come to that.
Damn, boy, that was my nigga, boy. That nigga, boy.
So I'm saying, how he get out to Cali? Cause when he in Cali at some point in time?
He was out here. And
how,
that's the thing.
You got people out there?
No, he from Thomasville, nigga. Shout out from Thomasville, 4 Seasons. Shout out from Atlanta, Georgia. He just came out here with a program. Yeah, he was out here before me. You know, got out before all of us.
For real?
Yeah, he got out before everybody.
Damn.
Yeah, got out. He got out on the first parole try. You know what I'm saying? We was at Macon State. He told me too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out with the ball at Macon State. Yeah. He was like, he say, hey, Mike. I'm like, what's up? I told that was his first parole day, 2011. He was like, hey, Mike. I'm like, what's up? He say, bro, I'm finna go. I'm like, you going where? He say, man, I go home. I say, nigga, how the fuck you get home? We got life sentences, nigga. Me and you both. Nigga, how the fuck you going home?
What the fuck you mean? No, when you just said that, you know what you sound like? Nigga, Eddie Murphy on that movie Life. I know you got something up your sleeve, nigga.
But that was the truth. That was at the nigga. I said, nigga, where the fuck you going? Nigga, we got life. Nigga, the hell? That nigga say, nah, bro, I got my papers. I'm like, for real, idiot. He say, man, on my mama. You know, when he put it on their mom, Shout don't play by their mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout put it on their mama. His sister, Kalan and Milan, he got the sister Calandra and Melandra. Yeah. Man, Shout goddamn showed me the paper, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro. I was happy for him. I'm like, damn, when they gonna let me go? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he came out here with a little program and shit. But all his resources that he had out here when I came out here, he was like, hey, Mike, you might need to try this out. Try these people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that nigga he was fucking with me all the way up to the day he died, bro.
Damn, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry we lost that one.
And we had the same lawyers, bro.
For real?
Both of us had the same public defender.
Bro, so you telling it word for word? How he had said, bro. That shit
Hell yeah. That shit surprised me, boy. But hell yeah, I ain't hate though. I went like, hell no, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, I knew I was up next. That what made me want to go home when I seen him get out.
That's what I was wondering about, bro. With you knowing so many people, nigga, you got my line. People calling my line, talking about tell Lil B. I'm talking about from the street, the chain gang. So, did it have an effect on you meeting people, being cool with them, and seeing them go up out there and seeing them leave?
Yeah, it did sometimes when it was like the people that I used to be real close to. You know what I'm saying? I used to try to lock in with niggas that had sentences like me, niggas that were relatable. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? But niggas had 10 years, 15 years. I done been cool with so many niggas to the point that, well, it just became a norm, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to feel away, and I still did feel away. And a nigga would be lying if they said that they didn't feel away when a nigga done went home and they got a light sentence. You know what I'm saying? It may be now. It ain't hate. Don't it ain't hate. It is hate in
It's
our
like envy,
terms.
almost
It
envy
is
a little
hate.
bit.
It's hating in our terms, but it's understandable hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's acceptable hate. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Cause
envy, maybe envy.
no, not
Not
envy.
envy. Okay.
Just a little jealousy. I'm gonna call it
Okay.
jealousy.
All right.
Jealousy. Put it that. No hate, no that. But
Okay.
jealousy. Cause you gon' a nigga go home and you know you got a life sentence, but that nigga going home. But in your mind, in the back of your mind, you like, damn man, I wish that were me. You may not express this out loud to nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
Yeah.
may not say it out loud, but in your mind, it's only a natural thought that you be saying, damn, man, I wish that was me going home, man. Why the fuck they won't fuck with me like that, man? God damn. You know what I'm saying? I done had plenty of those situations, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then I done seen situations, I done seen niggas come in and just be doped out the whole way. And then they come in and do 1 year, bro, get out. And I'm like, God damn, they could have let me get that. See, this nigga will be right back in a year. 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, there they go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That brings me to
I
two
was
questions.
immune to it.
I've seen some people that we was locked up with, bro. I don't know what they didn't got a hold of, bro, but a lot of these folk, and there's no disrespect to nobody, bro. A lot of these folk looking bad, bro. I'm talking about bad, bro. And
damn, man, that nigga made me remember. Bro.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
It made me what shout name is Benjamin? What did Benjamin?
Boston.
Let's see what the fuck going on. Henry County.
Bro, and my nigga showed me how to get out, bro. My nigga showed me how to get out on that motherfucker, bro.
All right, Benjamin Boss, possession of a firearm, knife doing commission of a temporary crime. That was receipt, aggravated assault, and goddamn murder, and motherfucking McDonald's. Damn, bro. Let's see whatever we got on this nigga. Oh, yeah, they got this nigga in the paper and everything. Damn, Shawty. I don't see Shawty goddamn coming out PC. That's a whole other conversation, though.
I don't know. But I know that shit wrong, bro. That nigga dead wrong. If he did that nigga dead wrong.
Yeah, we'll talk off out about that one, cause I had heard some more shit, but that shit crazy. Look, okay, so I had asked you a question and you answered it, but you answered it in reference to I had asked you, what's the difference between survival inside prison and survival outside in the real world, and then you answered it from prison, but freedom before. My intention was to ask, what's the difference between prison and now? You see what I'm saying?
Like,
so what's the difference between surviving on the inside now and surviving out here right now today?
Right now today, it's a little more challenging because of the adjustments that a nigga had to make. You don't, if a person thinking they can do the type of time that I did and come out unscathed, it's a fanatical fantasy that you got. Get rid of it. It's like, so it was the adjustments. That's my survival now, trying to survive to be amongst the society mentally and able body to be able to get around and do what normal people in society do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my struggle. So being able to go get a job.
Yeah.
Being able to figure out what the fuck I supposed to put in the refrigerator, why I put the shit that go in the refrigerator. You know, it's those struggles, but it's still survival. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just now it's on a larger scale now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again, because I got a developmental deficiency. You know what I'm saying? The years when people was learning from their parents what to put. You need vegetables in the refrigerator. You need I was learning to go to the store, go get your cosmetics, and go get noodles and shit to put in your box. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I supposed to been learning where the fruits and vegetables go in the refrigerator and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a developmental issue far as I developed in prison as opposed to developing society like normal people do. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
It do make sense. Let me ask you this on from keeping the real shit. You ever be in a crowd full of people or a room full of people and feel alone?
And feel alone.
Yeah.
If I'm in a room full of people that I don't know,
yeah,
maybe. But nah, I don't get those feeling like that. But I do. When I first got out, I felt I was missing something. You know what I'm saying? Because all my friends that I knew that I consider friends in
they ain't never.
prison. You know what I'm saying? These niggas I growed up with. These niggas in prison. These niggas that I know gonna ride and die with me. You know what I'm saying? My brothers for real. They in prison. So I done came out here and having to meet people and get along with people out here, and I'd be like, man, they can't relate to me. They ain't been through some of the stuff that I don't been through. I don't know what they gonna do. So I feel like I'm alone in those type of situations. Like I don't know nobody because these ain't my type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm used to a certain type of people. So it was all an adjustment thing though, bro. But I think I'm adjusting well though.
Yeah. You seem to be wearing this.
I'm adjusting well.
You seem to be wearing this freedom shit pretty good. I be looking at you inside, I be like, man, this nigga goddamn kicking his feet up in the river and shit. And then
you gotta enjoy it. Bro, we lost it all, bro. Like lost so much, man. Wait for I lost 27 years. And I ain't trying to get them back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, free Big Seal for sure. Free that boy Glenwood Seal for real. But yeah, bro, I'm like, I lost a lot, bro. I ain't trying to chase what I done lost, but I'm trying to just enjoy what I got left. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm 42 years old now, bro. You feel me? 42. Now, they say the life expectancy of a black man is 70 years old.
Yeah.
So that means I got 38 years left.
Yeah.
Now, at those 38 years, it ain't but 24 hours in a day. They say you're supposed to sleep 8 hours out the day. So at those 30 years, how many of those years I done slept up? You know
your head don't sleep, but I be calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Your head, top of the morning.
It's 12
top
out here. You know
that nigga do not sleep, boy.
It's 12 out here. You feel me? But yeah, but just think about that though. If they saying the life expectancy of a black man is 70 some years old, 74 or something, and you 42 years old, which means you got like 40 years left to live.
Yeah.
At those 40 years, you got to sleep. Now, those hours you ain't enjoying life because you sleep. Then you got to go to work 8 hours a day. You working for how many years that you done put in on the job?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them hours that you ain't enjoying your life, you going to work to pay your bills and shit to get back. So you ain't really got much time.
Yeah.
What the fuck I look like?
You just said a whole lot, bro. You just said a whole lot because you got some people that ain't been in chain gang, but they spend the majority of their time at work. They spend more time at work than they do with anybody else.
Exactly.
That sound like slavery. It's just like I just want to get that sound like slavery to me, folks. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna shift gears a little bit because I want to ask you: have you had a chain gang moment since you've been home? But I'm gonna set the tone. So, I've been home since '06. And I'm comfortable. I don't have to get up and look at nobody's clock. I'm gonna get up and do it, but I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do some shit, so I'm free. But bro, since I've been home, bro, every time I go to the grocery store, I don't know why. And I talked to my therapist about this. Bro, I buy a thing of peanut butter. And it got to the point one time, bro, when I looked in my counter, bro, I had about 30 things. I'm talking about Jiffy, goddamn Peter Pan. Bro, I had so much peanut butter, bro. Bro, I took a picture of it and I sent it to my therapist, bro. And I said, Shawty, I couldn't consider myself institutionalized. What I said, it, bro, I'm a survivor. Cause while I was in there, nigga, if you had some peanut butter, nigga, you good.
Yeah, you got some peanut butter.
You got some, I'll make something happen with some peanut butter.
Yeah.
So, but to me, that was a chain gang moment. Can you remember or recollect any a chain gang moment that you done had since you've been home?
I went every day.
Yeah.
Every single day. See, like, even though I know I'm free, bro, I'm so used to, and I'm shaking it now. I don't, like, I go in the bathroom every day, bro. Like, not even to use the bathroom. I just go in there and close the door and sit down and scroll on my phone and smoke weed and shit because I'm so used to being and feel so comfortable in being in tight spaces and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you think about it, if you move the bathtub out the way and you put a bed right there, you got your cell all over again. So it kind of like, and it's a fucked up institutionalized shit to say, but that's the truth. Like, I go to my bathroom and I sit in my bathroom, I smoke, bro, and I scroll on my phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I turn the radio on, scroll, and I sit there. You know what I'm saying? You done called me and we don't been talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the bathroom just smoking because, like, I just be comfortable in there, but I didn't realize where I get it from because I was in prison, locked up in the goddamn bathroom for 27 years. Cause that's all it is, a bathroom.
That's it.
That's it.
That's what it is. I be, bro, you know how many of these motherfucking skull caps I got, bro? I got yellow, but I know you didn't see me, bro. I feel so comfortable with these motherfuckers on, bro. It be the middle of the summer. Bro, I don't know what it is, but if I got a skull cap, I just feel like I'm on point. I'm on my square. And my daughter be like, nigga, she went in my closet. She said, Dad, you got a pink skull cap? Hell yeah. What you talking about?
See, but, I ain't got that many skull cap, though.
Bro, I got a bunch of them.
You sleeping in them?
Hell yeah.
That's some chain gang shit, bro. That's some chain gang shit. That's some chain gang shit, bro.
I feel safe with that motherfucker on. I just feel like, goddamn.
For sure.
So it'd be one thing if I just ignore it, be like, nah, my head, nah, nigga, I love a skull cap, bro. I just
tell them folk go follow Lil B from the bluff before you go.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put it in the chat. So we can we still ain't went live from your page neither, Shelly.
Hell no. We gonna wait till we get 1,000.
Yo, we need everybody in this chat to go to that. Hold on, I'm finna put it in there. I cannot do this. I do it like this. And then Steve, you still in here? Cause we got a moderator. I need to put Lil B page in the chat. And
Lil B from the bluff.
Lil B from the bluff. I'm finna put it in there a whole bunch of time. Oh, Steve here. Bro, I'm finna send you that Lil B page right there. I just need to goddamn copy and post them. I can pin it. Can I pin this motherfucker?
Bang. Yeah, follow me, man.
Lil B from the bluff. We need to hit that page. Yeah. It is
like, comment, do all that.
Hey man, I'm gonna say this while we on air in front of everybody, bro. I have heard what you have done. I see what you're doing, but I can't wait to see what your ass come up with next, bro. And I say that in reference that a person who can survive under those circumstances, bro, not just survive but prevail, bro. It's a strong meaning on your life. And I'm gonna tell you just like I tell everybody else that I really, really fuck with, bro. But I look good in Pal Jordan, but I'm a fool ass Scottie Pippen, but I see the vision. I see the vision, but I don't know where it's gonna go, bro. You got my phone blowing up, you got my TikTok blowing up, you got all this shit blowing up. But then you be so humble about shit, you be like, yeah, shit, everything cool, goddamn, we gonna do it like this. I be like, this nigga here, you already got that T.I. complex down to a sign.
Oh shit.
This shit be crazy, bro.
The nigga say he already got the T.I. complex down to
a sign. Yeah, it's just like it's here. But it just like you did one day at a time, nigga. We ain't rushing. We ain't ready. It gonna come. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I ain't in no rib.
Yeah.
How can I? We just was in prison, nigga.
Yeah. Sometimes I get impatient because I be wanting folks to understand and see what the fuck I see. But then I'm still learning about what I see. So then, I just gotta try to be transparent. But I ain't gonna talk your head out about goddamn that. I appreciate that, Steve Lou.
I appreciate that, Steve.
Yeah,
Man.
Steve, good people, man. Steve, good people. Hey man, I need for y'all to go follow Lil B, man. We've been on this thing 70
And
minutes.
I'm finna drop one. Somebody in the comment told me to say something, talk about my sexual experiences. I don't know what they thought, but I got them. I'm gonna tell them. I caught plenty of them in there.
Yeah.
Don't caught me. I done had me up damn near office everywhere I went.
Do what we don't want to do. We don't want to fuck nobody up. We don't want to put nobody in no bad situation. But I ain't got to tell you, because you already know what's going on.
Oh yeah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, we don't want no issue. I be thinking about how not to piss people off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Too.
That'd be my ultimate goal. And not to stir some shit up that don't need to be stirred up, all this shit.
With me, bro, like, I'm just an overall good guy. Like, ain't too many niggas in there gonna have nothing bad to say about me. And the one that do have something bad to say about me, I done did something to him in a way. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like niggas gonna vouch, niggas gonna tell the truth. Like, hey, yeah, shout it. Yeah. That's why I ain't gonna never tell you nothing that ain't true, that ain't happened, that ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And nothing is in no disrespectful way. And as much as we can focus on that, bro, I care more about the book. I care about what's the title of the book that's on the way.
Hey, guess what? And I told you be coming up at the right time with shit. Bro, I was just reading the book last night. And I ain't have no title on it. But some came across. I was reading a part out my journal.
Yeah.
And I ain't never shared this. I should be reading this shit on my motherfucking on my YouTube page.
If you could just give them a little sample, you could just give them like a little paragraph, nothing major, just a little goddamn, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna
this is exclusive right here, boy.
And this shit, this real shit.
Yeah.
Like from 19, from 20, I went on High Max. You remember when I went on High Max, right?
You was on High Max for about how many years?
7.
This is the fucked up part, bro. I ain't even know they had no High Max.
Yeah, me either. I forgot.
What's the difference between Max and High Max, Sheldon?
Max and High Max, see, like, you can be on Max and be at any prison. Like, they can have you in Reedville or something like that.
Yeah.
But when you you could be on High Max when you at in like Reedville, Hayes and shit like that. But when you on Supermax, like the SMU shit, they got a special management unit, and it's at Jackson. You know, Jackson is like a prison inside a prison inside a prison. It's like different. Each part got like the diagnostic part, its own prison. The motherfucking general population, they got their own shit that going on.
Jackson is where they do the execution at too, ain't it?
Exactly, and they got their own little section, and then you got High Max that's at Jackson. That's up.
Hold on, was you there when Troy Davis was there?
I was there when Troy Davis got killed. I was on High Max though.
Bro, check this out. When mind you, I be on my Malcolm X shit, bro.
Yeah.
So, nigga, I done went out there and protested. Like I'm out there. So,
I was in Jackson.
Bro, when I'm there, nigga, I have never seen that many police in my life, bro. I'm talking about it was helicopters outside. It's cars as far as the eye can see, bro.
Yeah.
So we out there. I see Killer Mike out there. I see Big Boy out there. I see protesters, black, white, Ethiopia. I'm talking about everywhere, bro. I really felt like I was a part of something. Then, at some point in time, it's a dude. He damn near dressed like Hosea Williams because he got the overalls and he got a red shirt. He got the bullhorn. So he talk. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm fresh home. I'm like, hell yeah. So they're like, man, just everybody get together. We just gonna pray. So I get down there, bro. I pray. I ain't gonna even cap. I pray, and then I just hear people start clapping. They like the man get on the bullhorn, bro. And they have postponed the execution of Troy Davis. Bro, I'm crying. Bro. I'm so happy. I'm just like, bro, this shit work. So I'm riding. I'm with my sister Joni. We hop on the freeway, bro. We high fiving and all types of shit. But back on the way back to Atlanta, turn to V103. Ryan Cameron get on and say they have just executed Troy Davis. Bro, do you know them crackers told us what we wanted to hear, so we'll leave off from down there, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you something, man. That shit crushed my soul, bro.
That's the worst prison ever. Look, well, I ain't gonna say the worst one ever, but like that, I went through some challenging times mentally at Jackson Supermax, bro. I went through some real mental changes in that motherfucker. Well, I had to look at B, bro. I had to look at me, see what the fuck I had going on. It wasn't no situation where I can fight my way out of something, you know what I'm saying? Or manipulate my way out of something. Yeah. Nigga, you got to face it. Nigga, you in there, motherfucker. You got to lock in mentally, bro. So my thing, what I was finna show you was
Hold on. Do you think they were trying to break you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course they were trying to break me. But it wasn't nothing to be broken. To be honest with you, because I was a product of their institution. You know what I'm saying? Everything I wore, the Georgia Department of Correction made me because I rolled up in that motherfucker. You had me since I've been 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? So everything I was or became is something that you produce. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to break something that you produced yourself. So I was gonna survive it regardless. But my thing was, well, this is word permit, bro. I don't even now to show you that I'm dead serious about it. You see,
you ain't got when no dates
I got it. Look, this when I got this book. 2012.
Yeah.
That's 2012. My first entry in that book was May 18,
2013. Damn,
2013, bro. And you see it's worn and torn, and you know what I'm saying? So this was my journal. I journaled while I was on High Max.
You're essentially holding something that kept your ass alive in your darkest moment.
And this is
the holy gospel face ass.
Look, check this out. And I'm gonna give you this one because this one from
Come on with it.
127:15. This one from 2015 at 4:49 p.m. And I was like, they continue to inflict the most abject and oppressive condition upon me and demand a sane response. It's practically impossible for me to respond sanely when I'm a human being confined under animalistic conditions. These are insuperable circumstances mentally and will compel me to become a victim of the system instead of a product of. May God have mercy on my soul. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at that time, bro. I'm in Jackson in a cell under a strict confinement code. Well, can't no officer open my flap, can't no officer do nothing for me. It got to be the search team or supervisor.
So you know even when they give you your tray, it got to.
An officer can't feed me. Like when they come in to give everybody else the trays, like the officer that working that dorm, he'll come in and serve the trays.
Yeah.
He won't have no tray for me. You know what I'm saying? Cause he'll go right past my cell. He don't even have the key on his thing to open the lock to give me a tray. He can't even tell the lady in the booth to open my door because it's a paper on the door that say do not open unless you contact the supervisor or some shit like that. So like I'm under them conditions, bro. I can't send a letter out. Every letter I send out, it goes straight to the warden desk and he hold it. They taking it and sending it to Foresight copying everything I'm doing because they trying to build some type of case file or investigation on me or what, I don't know, because my reason for going to High Max was being a personal notoriety. Then it went from that to being a gang leader.
Mm-hmm.
Then it just went to being for safety and security of the institution. You know what I'm saying? So my shit was changing so much for my reasons of being here. So everything that I sent out, they grabbed. Everything that came in to me, they grabbed. My phone pin, you had to use your pin number to use the phone.
Yeah.
My pins was deactivated, so I couldn't use my call. I used to try to tell other people to try to make calls for me, but they came up with this thing to the point where you only get 4 phone calls. If you on the NY Wars, you can get 4 phone calls a month, 4 15-minute phone calls. So what that is, an hour worth of calls. Me being on the silver lock, I couldn't get the phone.
Yeah.
So the other niggas that was, I'd be like, hey, can you call my mama and tell my mama woo woo? They can't really do it because they only got 15 minutes and they don't get number 4 phone call for the whole month. You know what I'm saying? And you try to stretch these motherfuckers out to talk to your people as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? So that's one a week. You know what I'm saying? So I was going through that shit. And then if I try to send a nigga a kite over to their cell or something, the officer gonna get it and take it to the lieutenant, and the lieutenant gonna take it to the warden. So they had me up under that motherfucker, bro.
So essentially, you done went from at 13 public enemy number 1 to goddamn inside the system to public enemy number 1.
Yes.
Goddamn.
Yes. But I grew into it. Was a phase in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like you go the same way people mature in society. It was like a phase in my life. I was maturing inside the system. So some of the things that I adopted throughout my incarceration that I put in my tool bag, you know what I'm saying? I started to use those tools that was in my tool bag, you know what I'm saying? And that to the system was like, oh, that's a big no-no because I had a lot of tools, you know what I'm saying, in my bag. You know what I'm saying? So I became a problem because I can build a house with these goddamn tools. I can build some shit with all these tools I got in this bag, you know what I'm saying? So it was a way to kind of like say I grew into that shit, you know what I'm saying? Into they were like, hold up, we got to sit this motherfucker down and show his ass, like, yeah.
When you
So,
talking, bro, you know what be crossing my mind? It's not even a movie. It's a series. It's episodes of this shit.
Oh, look at that boy. He stay on that one, boy.
It's a series, bro. It's too big for a movie, bro.
Yeah, he stay on that one, boy.
It's too big for a movie, bro. It's a series, bro. It's one of the most important American stories ever to exist.
Yeah.
Ever to exist. And it's gonna cause the world, the government, and even men of color, white, it's gonna cause people to look themselves in the mirror, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna do, bro. That's just
so,
what it
boy,
is.
a lot of people need to look.
Hey man. Yeah. But you still ain't told me what's the name of the book. Do we got a name?
Yeah, that was my point. I'm sorry about that. But so while I was going through it, some poked out at me, and the name of the book gonna be called Bad, bro.
Okay.
Because I named it Bad because like my whole life, bro, since I've been 6 years old, when I started to remember, shit started sticking in my brain. Mm-hmm. Not what nobody happened before I remember shit. I'm talking about when I started to remember shit. My whole life, people has called me bad for no reason. Like, if you be called bad so much, y'all, you start to believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm growing up bad everywhere I went to. Lil B, get your little bad ass out of here. I go to the store, get your little bad ass in the house. I go to school, oh, he's so bad. Oh, that bad Michael right there, Michael bad. Everybody been calling me bad my whole life to the point that shit made me bad, that I believe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anybody that tried to describe me and my character, bad was what they came up with. Bad. Bro, bad. My brother even said it in the newspaper.
Your blood brother.
My brother, be bad. If Eric said B did it, then B probably did, be bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? This coming from my brother. So I've been called bad so much. So maybe that's what made me act certain ways or whatever, because I've been back. So I'm gonna name that motherfucker bad, bro.
Bro, you know the crazy part is that's why I named this channel that. This channel is called Best Day of My Life. I took the Y out, I put the I in because that the first 3 letters of my name is DAI. So when people be asking me how you doing today, I be like, it's the best day of my life. They be like, what is your birthday? I be like, no, I woke up this morning. But it's that energy. It's energy with bad. So I'm a firm believer that whatever, if you put something to the universe has a responsibility to respond to what you have said. So every day, best day of my life. I can have a toothache. I don't care, man. It's the best day of my life. I don't know how I could get no better. You see what I'm saying? Go on and do your little damn while they still playing your song, bro. Bro, that shit has changed my life. But I couldn't even imagine from the first description of myself it being a negative remark that just stay with you, just stay with you. But for some kind of way, bro, I don't want to refer to you as no superhero, but your ass shaking that shit, bro. You ain't bad, my nigga.
Yeah, I know.
You ain't bad.
I know. No. I ain't saying I am. But what I'm saying, that's what people have told me so much to the point that became my character. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I started to believe that shit, but that's what I'm gonna name that motherfucker bad.
That was up right there. That thing on
it might morph into bad ass Lil B.
So the way that you did your head scared the shit out of me just then. But okay, so damn, I was finna ask you something. So the book, cause I see you really typing. Is the book the same as the journal or
No.
So the journal is the journal is for you to reflect. Or what's the deal?
The journal with my situations and like my mental. This became therapeutic for me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? This shit became therapeutic, so I started writing. But at one point, I had wrote, and then like you could see, I had snatched some of the pages out because the shit that I was writing was so like invasive. I was scared like one of the officers might shake my room down and find my journal and be like, oh, this how that motherfucker feeling. We finna break his ass now. So, you know, I fuck this shit and I tore my shit up. You know what I'm saying? So it was that type of shit. But I'm surprised I kept it this long, like, and it's plenty.
Bro, I think on your page and on your page exclusively, if it's the possibility that you could go through your journal, bro, I think that would be fire, bro. But it should only happen on your page. You can't do it. Like, I know I got a piece of it. We got a little bit of it tonight, but I think exclusively, bro, because you taking until 26 years is a long time to do anything. But you taking the darkest moments of that time. And bro, you showing yourself to yourself. So for these people to get to see what's going on, boy, that might be a membership program. Man, it should only be dropped on your. Lil B, you gotta drop longer videos.
I'm just learning it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just learning how to be able to talk to the camera by my damn self. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that down pat.
It coming.
I gotta get that down pat. Hey, look, and another thing, you know what's crazy, bro?
What that?
And niggas in prison tricked me with this shit for so long. Tricked you too, probably. Listen, motherfuckers say, I ain't begin to the 5 party, then go out. Oh, damn, my bad. Damn. My bad.
Yeah.
Hey, but look,
that respect though, bro. We appreciate that for sure. Let us know what's going on.
when niggas say, you know, when you locked up, niggas be like, oh, that nigga, that mental health. That nigga mental health. Oh, I ain't getting no mental health, nigga. I ain't signed the mental health. I ain't fucking mental health. Niggas got a misconception of what mental health really is, bro. Like, mental health don't mean you fucking crazy. Mental health don't mean you having the problem. You can go to get on mental health and to make sure your mental stability is intact. You know what I'm saying? Now let me show you this. A nigga go to prison, right? A nigga don't think about escaping. Nigga don't think about nothing else but doing the time, right? Every day. You locked in it. Do you just think about doing it every day? Some got to be wrong with your ass to wake up every day to not think ain't shit wrong with you in this motherfucker, in this situation mentally. You know what I'm saying? And if you go to the people that's supposed to do this for you, first thing in your mind, oh, they gonna give me some hound dog. They gonna give me some, because you see the motherfuckers that's really whacked out. That's on that shit. But mental health ain't that, bro. Niggas goddamn, it's okay to be on mental health to get your mental right, to make sure the shit that you around ain't affecting you. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit will affect your ass. You'll get out this motherfucker and be shell shocked around people. You'll wanna hurt people because motherfuckers, you done seen people get harmed in that motherfucker. Nigga get killed right there on the day room floor. Nigga, that shit traumatic. That shit stick with you. So fucking right. Mental health is some nigga. I got PTSD.
Like a motherfucker, bro.
Hell yeah.
I've been on 20 years, bro. You know where I'm at every Wednesday at 9 o'clock, bro.
Me too.
I'm at therapy.
Every Thursday at 1, faithfully.
Yeah.
Yes.
And be talking and be mad because the clock, my time up. Nigga.
Yes, I be in there laid on the couch sometime. I sit on the couch sometime. We go to the lake sometime, and we have these conversations, boy.
Yeah. Them folks say, Devontae say, make it more of a story than a monologue. So yeah, I get that. But yeah, bro, mental health, like I've been going to therapy for years, bro, and now I'm evolving in my therapy. I'm evolving to the point
where my shit got 5%. Them motherfuckers
go down. Look, bro, we been on this motherfucker 91 minutes, bro. Look,
well, that's
an
hour and a half.
Huh?
91 minutes, that's an hour and a half. Down to 2
Your nerd ass always calculation. This nigga here, goddamn. This nigga here, I appreciate your time, bro. I appreciate your movement, nigga. I'm happy you free. I'm happy you gave us this time, but I need everybody on here to go to that page, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, however you can use my nigga, use me. But we out, bro. We signing out.
I appreciate you, brother.
All right.